Hey folks, Les here. Today I'm going to talk about how I get, or actually improve, my internet service. So I use a booster system called WiFiRanger. I'll include a link below. As most of you know, internet service at RV parks is notoriously poor. So there's two major benefits to using a Wi-Fi signal booster. One is just increasing your bandwidth, your available bandwidth. At the particular place where I'm currently staying right now, the signal strength is extremely poor. Later in this video I'll show you where the access point is. On some of my devices I cannot even see the network. I was able to see the network and log into it using my laptop, and I have some screenshots from some speed tests comparing logging into the service without the WiFiRanger and service with, and the improvement was remarkable. The other major benefit is having a single sign-on. So when we get to a park and get the camper powered up, the router powered up, I simply log into the router and log on to the service at that RV park. That means that the 6 devices that I currently have that have internet access, 2 iPhones, 2 iPads, a laptop, and a printer, they're already signed on to the network. And signing on to the WiFiRanger is very simple. I have a bookmark on my iPad and my iPhone, and you just use your browser interface to log into the WiFiRanger and sign on and connect with the whatever internet signal you desire, whatever access point you desire. So this is just a quick view of the WiFiRanger interface. Once again, you log on to a browser, you put in the IP address of the router, log on to it and connect up one time to the access point at the park wherever you're staying, or any other access point that you might be able to pick up. So the manufacturer suggests several different ways of bringing the cable in from your outdoor antenna to the inside of your camper. They do not suggest drilling any holes in your camper, and I took them up on that suggestion. They suggest bringing the cable in through an engine compartment, or through a refrigerator vent, or through a slide out. I chose to bring my cable in through a slide out. You can mount the outdoor antenna several different ways. You can mount it to the bat wing antenna, your TV bat wing antenna, so that when you extend that antenna, then the WiFiRanger, the outdoor antenna, is vertical, and it needs to be vertical for best reception. The reception on my particular antenna is supposed to be around 2 miles, and it is omnidirectional. I chose to mount my antenna on the ladder on the rear of my RV. So we're going to step outside and I'll show you where the access point is for this particular location and where I mounted my outdoor antenna. So I've stepped outside of the trailer so I can show you where the access point is for this particular RV park. So it's actually over behind this gray park model. And from inside my trailer, without the WiFiRanger, without the booster, I can't even see this access point. I cannot see the network. So there's the access point. It's pretty close to us, just across the way. I don't know if that's for the entire park or not, or just this side. Let's step back over to the trailer and I'll show you where we mounted the antenna on the exterior. My antenna, I mounted it on the ladder. I have 2 antennas up there. The one on the left, here we go, is the WiFiRanger. It's secured with 2 hose clamps that came with the kit. I did use cable ties to secure the ends of the hose clamps so I wouldn't cut myself if I were to crawl up on the ladder. Used cable ties, plastic cable ties to secure the cable to the ladder. Went underneath the trailer at this point, and of course now there's two cables there. One for the cell booster, the other for the Wi-Fi booster. Came up under here. You can see where I came up in to the slide, and then now we'll step inside and show you where the router is. So now we're back on the inside of the trailer where the cable from the outdoor antenna comes inside the slide, and excess cable is up underneath here next to our couch. This is the router itself, and as you can see, it has two inputs. One is where the antenna cable plugs in, and if I'm not mistaken, that's actually a PoE, Power over Ethernet connection. And then there's a second LAN connection where I presume you could plug in a hardwired device or a hub or a router if you needed multiple ports. Since most everything that I use is wireless, I have not connected anything to that port. And frankly, I just dropped this router down next to the couch just to clear off some space next to the couch for setting drinks and books and such. So just to wrap things up, I wanted to show the results of a couple of speed tests that I did. The first screenshot you see are the results without the WiFiRanger, and I think you can hopefully read the numbers on the screen. Not very stellar. And then here are the results with the WiFiRanger. A marked improvement. So once again, WiFiRanger, there's lots of other products out there that do essentially the same thing, and they might fit your particular application better. This is just what I chose to purchase and use. I'm happy with it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and thank you for watching.